yeah.
Doo-dah.
Could be better,
La
but,
la
you know.
la 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 la. Oh, the doo-dah day. Sorry, I was just testing my microphone.
Microphone test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Howdy, boys and girls, and everybody in between. How are you guys?
I don't think
No? Can you hear? I
I can hear, but I don't think they can talk to us.
Uh,
Everybody, how are you doing? I'm going to presume it's good, or maybe not so good. And in that case, hopefully watching this stream will make you feel better.
Welcome to Las Vegas, everybody.
It's hot.
It's very hot.
Hot outside and hot inside, because we've got some spicy DDR.
Some good-ass DDR is about to happen here. We got Pool 15 starting. We got Kenny S. and Yoshi about to drop some bombs.
That's right.
We have two magnificent warriors who are about to throw down in the gauntlet today and see who gets to claim victory on the top of this mountain, and I'm so excited to watch it.
That's so dramatic.
Yeah,
I love
I know.
it.
These are absolute gladiators here to do battle.
Gladiators at the height of their performance. So this is just, I guess we're just jumping right into a 17.
We are jumping right into it.
And we're going to follow up with another 17.
Let's see this card draw. They got Deadlock and Prim. Oh, goodness.
Deadlock is the pocket pick
Love,
of Kenny's.
Love is a space war.
Yes. But yeah, we got the pocket pick for Kenny's. That's going to be Deadlock. So we're going to have to see how both sides do.
A very stamina-intensive song, but relatively straightforward.
Yep. And based on Kenny's pocket pick, sounds like Kenny's wants to do some 17s.
Looks like it. Let's see how well these boys can handle this. Got a good on Kenny's side already.
Yeah, so this chart is, I'd say, relatively straightforward. And there's like a weird Scooby thing.
There's definitely that Scooby at the end of the song. It's a PFC killer. We all know it.
Yes, I've had many a record ruined by that run, but we'll see how both sides handle it.
I'm going to pretend I also had records ruined by that part right there.
Personal records, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
We got Ken.
I was just wanting to say, I really hope everybody at home enjoys Grip, because...
I hope so.
Yes.
They better. We got a FC going on Yoshi's side still. Still relatively close here, about 20-25 EX point difference.
Yeah, we do have Yoshi with the EX lead, but again, as we always say, there's plenty of song left. It only takes one screwed up 16th run to thrust you into the lead.
Both competitors are showing incredible MA right now for hopping straight onto a 17.
I don't know why anybody would choose to play a 17 for their first song. Unless, yeah, you know, maybe they've warmed up a bit off the machine.
It's tournament tech, Andrew. It's tournament tech.
Big
Big brain strategies.
Yoshi just picking up a miss right there. And there's that. I don't know if that's a Scooby or a half spin or what.
It's like a... Yeah, we'll keep an eye on the P2 side.
And Yoshi
And
picking it up.
Yoshi's taking this one. Oh, we might have some questionable P2
Got
fires
8
here.
misses. Looks like. We might need to take a look at that up arrow again. All right. Time for the pad.
Uh-oh. Commentator number one's going to be a pad maintenance man. Go do what you got to do. I'll hold him down. All right, chat. We're going to have a good time here while Andy goes. We are back, boys and girls. Just had a little bit of pad difficulties there we had to address.
This is the problem when you have a commentator who also manages the pad maintenance.
And let's give a quick shout out for Andrew doing both a phenomenal job at commentating and fixing the pads.
Look at my dirty fingers here. This
Congratulations.
This is all foot sludge.
Nice work. Ah!
I'll sanitize, don't worry.
Get those late perfect arrow dusts away from me.
Yeah, so right now, the up and left arrow were apparently giving some goods, so I tried to make them a little less sensitive. But as we discussed, the up arrow it's the most...
Let's just get out with it. Who actually enjoys the up arrow?
Why do we even have an up arrow?
Why is this not just left, right, and down, honestly?
Should just be that. I agree. The up arrow is always just such a difficult subject to approach because you want it to be sensitive, But if it's too sensitive, you're gonna have a bad time. So you gotta make sure you get it like right in that Goldilocks zone of sensitivity, and it's just really, really annoying to deal with.
That sounds like my first girlfriend.
I'm not going there.
Boys on the pad are playing a little practice set, trying to see how the pad mods have done. Looks like P2 is holding up for now.
Oh, don't jinx it. You're gonna do commentator.
Oh God, I just did it. Well,
no, they're still keeping that gold combo.
Thank God it's a practice round and this isn't legit. They were exactly tied in EX there for a second.
The issue too, which I'll say again, this is just coming from someone who has played this game for far longer than I feel comfortable saying. When you know that there are arrows that could, I'm not saying that are, but that could be exhibiting some issues, you might alter your playstyle subconsciously. And I just saw a good
fair. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We'll ask him if it was Pat or him.
Don't do this to me.
And the thing with modding pads is it's so precise, right? Just one tiny little inch of tape or one screw too much, and it's just, you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, if your tape is too thick, then you risk making it overly sensitive.
Ooh, I don't know about that miss.
I don't know about that miss either. Let me just go. Said I think it's fine.
Hey, said it's good. A man knows when it's a pad misser himself.
Yes.
A man knows.
You admit when you have perhaps your own little idiocy.
We know. We know.
It's true.
We know when we hit metal panel and not arrow.
Exactly. Or even if it's ambiguous and you're like, yeah, it's probably me. That's like, takes a big person to admit that.
Well, I'm not a big person. I personally always blame the pad.
Oh, right.
It's worked pretty well for me so far.
All of my not MFCs are because of the pad, not because of a skill issue.
I mean, that might be why I'm already out of pools and not playing anymore, but I don't know.
You're commentating. Well, who needs to be playing this game when you can just watch other people play?
This is more fun anyway. All right, we got our fellas going to play their second song now. We got Deadlock, Out of Reach. A very fun 17, if I might say.
It is varied. I'll say there's a lot of stuff in here. It's not overly technical, but there is one section that always trips me up.
You got 16ths mixed in with long streams. It's fun. Lots of jumps.
There's one 16th stream in the beginning that you kind of have to start on the wrong foot.
You have to know to start that on the right foot on the down arrow, I believe, is what it is. This one coming up here? Yeah, so you have to start that right foot on the down arrow or else you are going to trip yourself up.
But yeah, you got a lot of 12th note runs mixed in with some 16th runs. It's very fast. Again, definitely not a technical chart, but it is a little bit stamina intensive, and it's a lot of drills that you kind of have to contend with. And it looks like player 2 is handling that exceptionally well.
Yep. Got about a 15-point lead on Kenny's side right now. Both players are MAing very well right now, especially through the 16th run right here.
Kenny's is just tearing that up.
I believe that Kenny just MA'd that entire run.
Oh my gosh.
Got Kenny's up by about...
Don't look at your opponent's EX.
That's a curse, looking at the opponent's EX during a break.
It really is. That's been my catchphrase for this entire commentary track is do not. If you have an opportunity, just don't do it.
These boys are neck and neck right now, between 5 and 7 EX.
I'm going to be honest. I'm rooting for Kenny's, not because I want them as a player to succeed, but I just want to make sure that the pads aren't going to be doing anything janky.
I'll make sure not to tell Yoshi that.
Thank you.
Oh, this is going to be incredibly close, guys. Get ready for a loud yell.
Oh!
Wow! Kenny's takes it by 4.
I'm gonna just pat myself on the back for that pad maintenance. Thanks, Andrew. Good job. Good job, Andrew.
That is a phenomenal showing by both players right there.
Yes, but let's focus on me for doing the pad maintenance and making sure there were no funny business on that right side.
That was absolutely phenomenal pad maintenance by Andrew right
also,
there.
Kenny's good job, I guess. But also,
I'm not sure that either players could have scored that had you not done the pad maintenance.
That's all right. Yes, yes. It's all in a day's work.
How much are they paying you for that?
Hot dog and a handshake.
You might want to talk to labor standards about that one, right?
No, it's fine. Anyways, very close match. That was amazing. Good job to Kenny's and Yoshi because they got a 1-1. They traded wins.
It was a phenomenal performance from both. 1-1. I'd feel good about that.
I know. And
I'd feel a lot better about the 0-6 that I went in my pools.
Well, listen. You know, as I was saying, sometimes pressure makes diamonds, and sometimes it's very hard to perform under that pressure. And tournaments are just, it's like I wouldn't say it's a completely different skill set from when you're like practicing alone, but it's like, again, you have to perform on command, and that's the tricky part.
It's a very make or break moment, and I gotta say, I've seen a lot of people rise up to it this weekend, and that pressure has been making hella diamonds, I gotta say. Hella diamonds.
That's right.
We have seen some good-ass DDR these last couple of days, y'all. It's been very impressive, very inspiring.
It's just been so great to be here. This is like, I mean, I went to Upbeat, but, you know, that was a little bit different because of the whole, I think the timing was a little weird. I didn't have a lot of time to adapt. I was expecting to see more people on other days, and I could not attend for the other day. So, like, it was a little dour looking back just because I wasn't able to, like, stay for the entire day.
Really dive in with both feet, you know?
Right. But this one is just great. I've been here since Thursday, and just seeing everybody and just the vibes here, everybody just watching, cheering, like it's just, it's palpable. So it's great.
It's been a phenomenal time. The TOs, the organizers, the stream techs, everybody's just been doing a really
been pulling
great
their
job.
weight and just killing it. So
It's really good.
we've got card draw picks. We have New Era, which is a 17 with lots of drills, and then
Oh boy.
Truade.
Thank you, Akuda.
It's pronounced.
Thank you, Akuda, for all of your Tell Jump songs. We appreciate.
Yes, just please don't sing Akuda. I really like Akuda songs, but anything with Akuda vocals, not at the top of my list, unfortunately.
All right, we got Anson on P2, Aether on P1. Both of these warriors are ready to do battle.
And
Both
again,
are phenomenal MA players, by the way.
yeah, jumping straight into the 17s. I hope they've been warming up off pad.
They both look relatively sweaty, so I'd say so. We got a good strong start from Anson. He's still got his PFC going.
Yeah, New Era, a little bit gimmicky. Not terrible. I think some of the pauses are telegraphed a little bit with jumps in certain places.
This is definitely one of those charts that helps you if you play it at least once.
Oh, yes.
Both players hitting those drills well. Anson picking up a good.
So yeah, if you like really, really fast drills, this is the song for you. Let's not talk about the challenge chart though, because that is Drill City.
I love that chart.
It's a great chart. Not on Ace 12.
Got both players maintaining an FC so far. We've got about a 15-point EX lead on Anson's side.
And we're picking up a miss. We hit to the slowdown.
There's still a lot of song to go left.
Stop. And there's that jump again, telegraphing the stop. Slow down. The tricky part with the song is that they throw those 16th notes in there, but there are so many drills that sometimes, if you're not paying attention and you don't know the song well enough, you're gonna think those are drills.
You will drill those, yes.
They ain't drills, ladies and gentlemen.
That's why I say you play the song one time, you'll definitely do yourself some favors.
Again, those pauses being telegraphed with jumps.
All right, here we go, last run. Let's see what Aether can do. Try to pick it back up.
And there you got those rapid, those foot speed moments here.
Crispy foot sounds, crispy. And Anson is gonna take this one decidedly.
Not bad. That's almost a 60 EX difference, I believe. Hopefully those goods were not the pad maintenance person's fault, though. I'm gonna just quickly give a thumbs up, thumbs down to Anson. Thumbs up, thumbs down, no. Well, Anson does not look upset or frustrated or cursing at the pads and spitting on the pads. So I'm gonna say pads are fine.
I find it hard to imagine a guy would be upset after winning decidedly on a 17.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I get it.
There are some players out there.
I didn't do my best. It's the pad's fault. Hey, it sounds like powder.
We're moving to Duarte.
We are going straight into Truare.
Mamma
These
mia.
boys are wasting no time.
I saw a good, and I hope that wasn't the fault of the pad. Now, this chart is very 12th note heavy, and you're gonna have these jumps mixed in, and it's just.
Don't you just love tell jumps?
I don't know what it is with DDR, but DDR just loves putting tell jumps into their 12th note charts.
It's looking like Aether really enjoys some tell jumps. He's got his PFC still going.
Yes, I'm noticing those goods though, and I am concerned.
We do have a good 20-25 lead on Aether's side right now. Still maintaining that PFC, which is very impressive.
Very twisty, very turny. That's why I think it would also be difficult to tell if this is necessarily pad or you. Is my foot extending long enough on those crossovers? I'm really focused on the pad maintenance.
I don't blame you.
I'm going to shut up now.
It's an important aspect of a tournament. If we don't have pads in the best proper working order, you know, the accuracy of scores can be brought into question. That's not something you want at a tournament.
After maintaining his lead right now.
Aether is still running that PFC, still have the PX lead.
We're going to have this heavy tail jump section right here.
It's getting closer, it's getting closer. We've got a very close lead. 10 points on Aether's side. Wow, 8 points on Aether's side.
I'm going to try to make eye contact with Anson here. That's good, no good.
Can't see him.
Very close though.
That was very close. That was a great showing by both players. Both
I'm
players
not seeing
destroyed.
I'm not seeing Anson complaining about the pads.
Let's give him an ask. Let's see. See if it looks in this direction. Anson, nope, he's celebrating.
No.
He's gone.
That's all right.
Going to get dapped from the homies. They're wishing him well after a hard-fought set.
He's not charging over to me ready to punch me in the face, so I think that means the pads were satisfactory.
Hey, man, who taught you how to mod these pads? A pump player? I didn't
Are you
say
trying
that.
to start an inter-game war right now?
All I know is we are here to watch and play some good-ass DDR. I have no idea where Pump even came from. That was I'd like to apologize for bringing up
another game. Poopy game it is. That's right. I'm willing to throw it in the groove. Poopy game. Step Maniacs. Poopy game.
Poopy.
DDR
Poopy.
Before 2005.
The poopiest of them all.
Poopy game.
Poopy game.
You don't have where's my screen filters? Have you seen those videos on DDR?
Where's my speed mods?
Oh, got to put my sunglasses on for those. I hate all of those games. They stink. Poopy games. I'm kidding. No, play whatever game you like. Play whatever game you like. Pump. I would like to play more Pump, actually.
Pump is good at teaching you how to read soccer ball note skins. That's what Pump is good for. If you play a game with a note skins or soccer balls, Pump will help you with that. Otherwise, I don't really know.
I find myself playing a lot of games with soccer balls instead of arrows.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Pump, this sounds like the game for me.
Is that how you maintain the physique good enough to be in Pool 17?
Yes.
I see. So,
Yes.
so Pump could help me out then.
Exactly. Pump may be the game for you.
The lesson DDR players that you have taken from us is go play Pump. It might help.
Might not.
It probably won't.
No.
I don't think
play
so.
Pump.
Don't play Pump.
It's
play
poopy
DDR.
game.
It's poopy,
Poopy game.
Poopy game.
I'm kidding.
Poopy game. DDR
Seriously.
all day.
Play whatever game you like.
Have a good time, sweat, move your feet.
There's
That's
a
all
reason.
that matters.
My point is there's a reason why there are multiple games. It's because somebody saw one of the games and said, "Hey, I wish it had more of this or a little less of that." Boom. And you got to, maybe I need one more panel in the middle of the pen. Oh, there you go. Maybe I want the panels in the corners and something in the middle. Boom, you got it. Oh, maybe I want something where, a little more technical. I want to make my own stuff. Boom, you got that one.
The little wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Now we've got a center panel.
Exactly.
Now we can slap it with our hands. We can play Dogs in the House and all those classics that we all love. Did you guys love
Exactly.
Dogs in the House? It's a phenomenal chart.
I've watched YouTube videos of people playing that one.
I am in some of those.
Oh
I am
my.
in some of those. We like to dive into Dogs in the House with both feet, but
It's Dogs in the House. Maybe don't go look in that one.
yeah,
It's
maybe
a little
don't.
raunchy.
Don't
Little
do-
raunchy.
I would like to promote Dance Dance Revolution, though.
Yes, that's what we're here for.
We're not.
right?
What is pump? What is that? Pump up the amount of excitement that you have for good ass DDR.
It's a DDR ripoff.
It's a DDR
It's
ripoff.
Korean DDR ripoff. That's
Korean
all it is.
DDR ripoff.
You know, it's awful, terrible. Don't play it. Poopy game. I'm kidding. Look, I'm kidding. I hope nobody is taking me seriously here. I enjoy Pump for what it is. I haven't really played it seriously in like 20 years, so there's a lot of stuff I got to catch up
You're really
on.
aging yourself with that one.
Yeah, don't get me started on that. I think I played Exceed. That was like the last one I played with
Oh dear Lord, do they even have those anymore?
No.
Yeah,
they're
that's
like as rare as DDR Extremes. You can't find them.
that's rarer than DDR Solo.
I'm really dating myself.
I'd say
stop.
so.
I should stop. Anyway, TikTok.
Back to the music.
TikTok Doja Cat. That's what the kids are into these days, I think. I think.
I
I'm
don't know.
old and I don't have any connection to the youth of America.
I don't know how to use a phone, so I don't really know
You're
what
blessed.
TikTok is. Yes.
You're blessed. You can call up, maybe there, if you know how to use a phone, you can call up like a hotline and it'll be like, here's what the kids
How
are
do I
into.
use TikTok? How do I become relevant?
Do you want to? And when you're old, you get to a
No.
certain point. This is, and I'm 37. I'm sorry. You get to a certain point where it's like you could take the effort to learn the cool things, but then you get to an age where you're just like, it doesn't matter. I'm at that age now where I just really, sincerely, I don't know what the kids are into. Just have fun.
I just eat, sleep, breathe DDR. What is TikTok even?
Exactly.
TikTok? The clock is TikTok.
TikTok is the metronome that you need to time your feet to get marvelouses on DDR.
I'd say so. Speaking of timing your feet, we have DDRisAwesome and Kenny's going up. Let's see what this card pick is. We've got Emera CSP. Ooh, a hip twister. A fun, challenging chart.
We can all sing along to that too. Those are my favorite lyrics.
What are they saying that? Don't beat me down anymore.
I
don't
thought
know.
he says, "Don't please be said anymore."
Is that what he says?
I don't know.
Don't feed me bread anymore.
Don't see my
Scores anymore?
bad any.
What is it, chat? What is the lyric that he is singing?
I don't think Pone actually says anything. I think he just takes his words and just.
I think he's telling us, please not to feed him bread anymore. Please don't feed me bread anymore. You guys, is that just me?
Why
That's
would
maybe
anybody not want to eat? Well, I guess if you have celiac disease, but
Well-
maybe that we've cracked the case. Maybe Pone just cannot handle his gluten.
Too many carbs for DDR.
There you go.
It's gibberish. Well, thank
It's
you,
a-
chat,
it's
for ruining my dream.
It's gibberish banger. We have some signs in the crowd as well.
We got chat.
It's getting the crowd's getting a little rowdy.
We got the
here.
crowd popping off here for our boys. DDRisAwesome and Kenny's. Oh man, and then they've got Nano Glide out. Jeez, if you could pick the two twistiest, rough charts to play in a tournament, my goodness.
I hope both players' abs are up for the challenge.
I'd like to see if one of them uses a turn mod. Uh-oh, both players whiffing a little bit on the start there.
This is a twisty opening here. I personally, I will like foot switch that hold and try to use my dominant leg.
Got some crispy footstep sounds coming off of both of these pads here.
This is when, I have to say, now we're in pool 15. This is when the high-level 17 play is going to start coming out. You're going to start seeing some PFCs, I think.
We are going to see some hip twisting, some impressive tech. We are going to see some good ass DDR.
Yes, for those of you keeping track at home, very twisty chart. Some nice 12 notes mixed in, a little turning, some step jumps there.
I think the tech display on this song is great for a 17. You've got 12s thrown in, you've got foot switches, you've got scoobies, jumps, rhythm changes. I think this is a phenomenal chart to really test your tech skill set.
It is, and I remember, if I recall, when this one first came out, people were like, oh, it's not that bad, it's not that hard, but it really is. Like, you gotta know those turns, you gotta know which way you're going.
Oh my god.
Some of those resolve on like corners or you're facing the wrong way. It's just
DDR is awesome. It's just handling this.
Yeah, we got DDR.
A very close EX score. This is going to be...
Oh
my God!
Oh my God!
DDR is awesome.
Takes it by 1 EX. 1 EX.
That is insane.
Maintaining the combo throughout.
I think he got the crowd cheer buff going on.
Yeah, if you can hear the crowd in the background. This is, wait, hold on, let me try this. This is lit.
This is, in fact, I think the kids are using
Did
that
I
word
use that
now.
correctly?
I think that you did.
I saw that on, not on TikTok because I'm too old for that, Instagram. That's like, right, I'm tail end of Instagram.
It's essentially the same thing, right?
I think being on Instagram is not as creepy as me being on TikTok, so we'll be there.
That's
I view
fair.
that as,
That's fair.
You kids have fun on TikTok. I don't know what's going on in there, just stay safe.
I think there's a couple of adjectives we could use to describe what we just watched. I think lit is one.
Yes.
I think the kids would throw fire around.
Is that still relevant?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Fire.
Some might say fuego.
Oh, I'm not bilingual. I don't know what that means.
I don't. I think it means great job. Here we go.
Wow.
Awesome time.
Is that Japanese?
Fuego? I think so.
Fuego. Wow.
I'd have to double check. Chat, don't double check.
All right, moving into the 16 folder, and we have Nanoglide. I believe this was played earlier today as well.
I believe this is subjectively one of the worst charts in Dance Dance Revolution.
Worst? You mean the best?
If by best you mean incredibly challenging, frustrating to understand, and doesn't resolve, then yes.
Okay, this might be hot take city here. I love jank.
I also enjoy jank.
DDR without the jank is like a human being without a soul. You learn the jank and you come to love the jank. Deggers? Are you a Deggers fan? Then you, my friend, are a jank lover as well.
Apparently somebody just life-forged this song on the other stream.
Oh my goodness.
Are we going to see?
Why would you purposely play this on life for?
I don't know.
Somebody is very daring.
Somebody has practiced this in hopes that they could do it right now at this moment.
With a light 4. Hey, maybe, as I said, some people perform well under pressure. Maybe, I'm going to put light 4 on and we're going to, that's how I'm going to perform at my best. In front of hundreds of people. I'm making myself sweat. Anyway, we're going into Trip Machine Zack Nanoglide Mix, which, those of you at home, if you're not familiar with this chart, hold on to your butts. Because we're going to Twist Central.
I don't even think, what do you call these? Crossovers? Scoobies?
These are just twisty boys.
This is just hard-ass DDR.
We're just going with twisty boys. And you're just going to...
I think DDRisAwesome there tried to last second adjust his speed mod. I don't know if he was successful. Both of them have that FC so far.
Look at those twists. If you can see this, it's like it ends on one note and then you just spin in the opposite direction. It's just nasty.
Amazing tech display by DDRisAwesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Crossing it over, double stepping. Anything to make it work.
Just managing those turns like a mouse.
Well, let's not count Kenny's out. He is barely down in EX. It's got to be 10 plus.
As we know, yeah, there's still plenty of song to go. And it's not just combo based. You got to be accurate.
That's right. I mean, Kenny has dropped a couple, but his MA is on point right now.
There's apparently an uproar happening, and I don't know why. Maybe something was just posted on TikTok.
Maybe it was these awesome players' performance. It went viral.
Oh, look at DDRisAwesome just maintaining the combo. I'm not going to do commentator's curse, but I am.
He is bracketing and twisting very well.
Exactly.
Both of these players are, in fact.
I would argue that the trickiest sections are done with this song, so it is just a matter of finishing up. Oh, DDRisAwesome, pulling out a full combo. Amazing.
A full combo on that song is impressive in itself, but...
And DDRisAwesome taking 2 points on that matchup. Again, have to say, pulling out a great full combo on that with all eyes on you is just, I mean, rough.
Remember that thing you said about pressure turning it into diamonds? I think we got one right there. I think we got one.
Shining bright like a diamond.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I don't want to get copyright striked. I won't sing anymore. But you know the song.
Rihanna's
people.
already on her way. She's already on her way to punish us for that one.
I know. She's such a
Queen?
I was gonna say
Boss?
She's a hidden gem. Nobody knows who Rihanna is. They're just shouting her out. Look up this Rihanna chick. You're gonna find something that you like.
I'll tell you what I like.
Good ass DDR.
Good ass DDR and the performances put on by these people in pool 15.
I'm just, like I said, we're getting to like the harder stuff now. We're getting to like the 16s, the 17s, and it's just seeing people being able to perform this stuff like on command, minimal warm-ups,
Right.
like just.
Well, not even just we're getting to 16, 17s. We're getting to the point where the player base is comfortable with them as well.
Absolutely.
Right? This is like the meat and bones for these guys. Right? These are
You
not
can
charts.
make a stock out of this.
This is not charts they have not seen before. They are full up. They are ready to play.
And that's something else I think that you can talk about with upper level charts. There are fewer of them. You have like a gigantic pool of 12 charts to play from, and sometimes the stuff's not like, it's more straightforward. So there's less studying that you need to do, and you can kind of sight read a little bit better. But when you get to like the 16s, 17s, and 18s, there's a lot fewer of those charts, and you're going to just replay those a lot
Right.
more and sort of perfect them.
You
and
start
learn.
seeing the mastery come out
Right.
at that point.
And that's
right.
when you start really like learning, okay, like this section in Nanoglide, I gotta turn this way, and then I gotta, foot switch this thing.
the
and,
real
like,
meticulous studying, the
Right.
homework,
And
which all of these players do on a very often basis.
exactly.
You can
And-
tell.
Oh, we've got NRM back, who I was commentating with, not with, but commentating for back in Pool 14.
NRM has
So
pushed
fighting,
from pool 13.
fighting his way through
Very
the
impressive.
pools.
Let's see our card draw for these. We have
Ooh,
Hard Brain
Brain.
first.
Max Unlimited, chosen by NRM. Whoa, spicy.
I would like to say that Hard Brain is collectively loved by most of the community, both song and chart.
I 100% agree. This is a warm-up song for a lot of people.
It looks like it's going to be an MA battle between these guys. It's a relatively straightforward 15, so
Synced really well, too.
let's see who pulls it out.
NRM holding his MFC so far. Oh, commentator curse.
Why would you do that, Andrew?
I love chaos.
We got a 4-point EX lead on NRM's side.
Yoshi playing at 4.5. My goodness. I don't think I would be able to read that without my spectacles.
Isn't this 155 BPM?
It sure is.
Wow.
Yoshi is zooming.
Somebody do the math on that for me. That's almost 700.
I pulled my handy dandy app over here.
That's 710. You still have a 10-point EX difference between
Yeah,
both
that
of these
is
players.
a 4.5 would get you to 697.5 BPM, so reading just about 700, which is, I mean, hey, if you could do that, more power to you, but geez, you're not gonna blink. Get Yoshi some eye drops.
The man has a full combo, so does NRM, and we are 10 EX or less separated, so this is gonna come down to the last little runs we've got coming up here.
It is, again, this is anybody's game. You have 1/16 run, and you can have somebody pull ahead. But Yoshi seems very, very, very zoned in on that timing right now.
Each player grabbing the occasional perfect. We got another good from Yoshi. Gonna be very close. These drills will decide it.
We got a great on Yoshi's side.
Wow.
Oh! Yoshi's
Yoshi
still pulling ahead by
takes
11.
it by 11 EX.
Uh-oh, I see a flagging here.
Uh-oh.
Might need to look at the pads.
Could be pads.
I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
We are going to check on the pads really quick and see if there is some negative feedback. Just gonna hang out with you guys while my partner in crime, Andy, goes and checks on the pads. We got a little bit of a wince coming from the P2 side, so we just want to make sure it's in tip-top shape. Well, actually, yeah. Be back in a bit, guys.
Right?
I believe so. Sounds like NRM and Yoshi.
That is definitely not NRM.
No,
and
that
Yoshi
is
on the
Anson
pad.
and BigC. That is Anson and BigC on our side.
Anson and BigC. Well, maybe this is a test. I don't know what's going on. No, they're going.
No,
think
they
they're
are
going.
playing. They are
All
playing.
right.
We just have to update our stream names.
All right, all right. Well, we're getting into, well, goodbye, previous card draw. It was nice knowing you. Okay. Oh.
Max period challenge and be a hero.
We're going
expert.
into 18s.
These fellas are about to move them feet.
Oh my
These fellas are about
God.
to move them feet. What a phenomenal chart to go at it. I mean, that's just.
This was Big C's choice.
Let's see. Are we gonna have a 4x screen read strat going on here? That's what Powder Boy would do.
Well,
Powder Boy would read this on 4x and then look at my enemy's screen.
you are not a man of virtue.
I'm a man who likes to win by any means, since I have a very difficult time doing that as it is.
It's okay, I guess. Any means necessary. That's called being crafty, really. But if you're an opponent and your opponent is trying to do that, switch the mirror right at the last second.
I get that, which is why you adjust your speed mod when the song starts.
Oh.
Smash that right button.
And jam your opponent's speed mods too, just to screw with them. No, don't do that. I do not condone this strategy.
Both of these players have a muse. Her name is DDR, and we were about to watch them praise her.
Now
Let's enjoy it.
This chart, for the uninitiated, it's a chart.
It is in fact a chart. It has a lot of arrows. They almost never stop.
It starts off at 300 BPM. It's going to go to about 180, I believe, for the paranoia section.
For that slowdown.
And then it's going to kick up to 600. So really, unless you can read it at 30 10 speed, you got to play this song at 1x. And you get those lovely
Both of these players taking care of those what we like to call wadas. You'll recognize that pattern from Wadatsumi. Correct.
Of course.
They're both handling those.
I mean, Big C seems to be doing very well on this chart right now, taking the sudden plus off.
We've got Anson with about a 40-point EX lead right now, still maintaining that FC, but Big C is not far behind, still showing he knows how to play this chart.
And this is like a true tempo change, because it's not a halving of a BPM, it's going to 180. And we're going back into 300. This is the Twisty Boy section. This is for the real twisters out there. We got a couple of jacks, and guess what? Hey, do you like going fast? You're about to go faster. With some nice bulk node runs and then
Big
beautiful.
C's handling this foot speed.
Big C, amazing. And here comes the big boy. And Anson.
Decidedly is taking
Anson
that.
takes it.
With about a 140-point EX difference.
Again, that is impressive, just jumping right into 18s like that.
An amazing performance by both of them, honestly.
And really, like 963 on that. That is a pretty damn good score.
That's incredibly good score. For pads you're not familiar with, that's a great
pads
score.
you're not familiar with, like the warm-up being spotty, like
yeah, let's just say 940s and up from both of these guys on an 18 and a tourney where they're not just completely warmed up is very impressive.
Yes, absolutely.
There's
and
a
now we're
reason-
going to be going to be a hero. I don't want to be a hero.
I think both of these players are heroes, honestly.
I agree.
For playing an 18 and now this, they're both heroes.
I
My
agree.
heart.
So be a hero, I'd say fairly straightforward, 190 BPM, like 16th note chart, and they're just jumping right into it.
Right into it.
Not even taking a breather.
Gonna give
My
the dap,
God.
and we're going right into it.
Go from max period right into be a hero.
And this
As
one
you
starts
said.
quick.
Yeah, we're just going straight into those 16th note runs. With those skips right into the jumps. Hachi, machi. And these are some tricky rhythms at the beginning because these are holds, so you can't really read exactly what you need to do. Unless you know the song and you know the vocals.
Right, the notes do go to the music pretty well, but if you're unfamiliar with this, it can definitely throw you off.
Yeah, you're going to have a tricky time.
Both players still maintaining that PFC. Very close in EX, 1 point difference.
Oh my god. Don't look at your opponent's EX score.
And are these both California players, I believe?
I'm not 100% sure.
I think almost everybody in this pool is a Cali native. Shout out to the Golden State.
Well, everybody ate their avocados today, let me tell you, because, again, abundant avocados today. Well, not in this state, but on the West Coast in general.
We've got BigC losing that PFC too.
BigC just taking a G.
But they are still incredibly close in EX. It's a very demanding song, even for people that are professionals at this game. This is no easy stamina play.
It's definitely a straightforward chart, but again, it's the foot speed and it's that stamina that's going to be the deciding factor here. You got those beautiful drills.
Fun run coming up right here. Got about a 20-point lead on Anson's side. Let's see if BigC can pick something up on this last little bit.
We are slowly getting to the end, and then you're going to have a pause here. Don't look at your opponent's EX. Don't do it.
Amazing.
Oh, double grateful combo.
Wow.
Amazing
both
from
players
both players.
full comboing that.
Seriously, 2 AAAs. Anson just being able to take it ever so slightly.
Homies showing each other some love up on the pad. We'd love to see it.
And that's a flag on the left side also. That is 1 grade Anson got.
I
that
just saw that. That
impressive.
was 1 grade from a PFC. Wouldn't you have loved to see that?
And hey, no goods on player 2. Good job, Andrew.
Well done, Andy.
Yay!
Best pad modder we've seen all tournament.
I'm the only pad modder you. Oh, I get it. But no, really, this has been what a. We're getting into the 17s and we're just seeing like these tight matches. Someone flagging a 17, 1 great.
It's incredibly
on a 17.
exciting.
Again, tournament performance, all eyes on you. Pressure. It's just like amazing.
Diamonds,
to see.
baby.
Diamonds shining bright like a diamond.
We are seeing some spectacular performances. This is that point in the tournament where you're going to see some top-tier players really putting out some top-tier scores.
It's flipping.
It's
great. Like, I mean, you've had very, very amazing performances before, but now, again, best of the best. And arguably, this is where, you know, people are very light-footed and there's a lot more tech involved. And I think
minimal form,
that is why
real
we're seeing more pad issues coming out, in my humble opinion.
The closer you play towards the center sensor, right, the more minimal your form, the more noticeable some of those pad issues can be. Where if you're just stepping out in the middle of the arrow, you got the other sensors kind of pulling the weight. But if you play with that minimally center form, those inner sensors can be real tricky sometimes.
Real pain in my butt.
I'd say so.
But anyways, this has been great. Oh, who do we got coming up?
Is that Anson and Kenny? I think. I'm not sure. I think we're figuring out the card draw right now.
Yes, we are. We'll be first to report on it as soon as it pops up on our screen.
Anson got Cali origins. I see. So I think then it is fair to say that everybody in this pool is OG Cali.
Well, NRM used to live in New York. That's where I originally met him. That was Times Square, I believe.
And now he's a Cali boy.
I guess. Follow the avocados, NRM, whatever.
Can you blame him? Avocados are great.
They really are.
They're phenomenal.
They're delicious at breakfast. My wife messaged me and said she was watching the screen and called me Avocado Daddy. Uh-oh, I'm being summoned for something.
That's a new gamer tag right there, Avocado Daddy.
Avocado Daddy. That's right. You got the good fats. Uh-oh, I'm being summoned.
What did you call me? Good fat? What?
It's all good, baby.
My streaming partner has been taken from me. Guess it's just you and me. Chat? How are you, chat? You enjoying this tournament? You having a good time? I, Powder Boy, would like to personally take this moment to give a shout out to both Alex and the TO team. Everybody that we've got on Stream Tech over here, flipping these transitions really nice, making our sound appealing to you. you know, all of the card draw volunteers. Everybody putting this together has just done a phenomenal job. Any issues that arose, team efforts put together to get it fixed as quick as possible. Everybody is on top of their game. It's just a really good experience. It's a really good experience, and I'm sure we're all very grateful for all of their time and efforts put in to put this on. And it would seem like all the competitors are really enjoying themselves as well, as did I. Phenomenal time. So right now we've got Aether on P1 and we've got Kenny's on P2. Both really good players, both SoCal boys with much love for each other, as you can see by this hug on the pad. And for our card draw, we've got Aftermath, a very quiet, straightforward 16. And then Pierce the Sky, the challenge, very fun, twisty 16. So let's see how these two titans of the South handle it. Now this is one of those songs that many players I've talked to have complained about the sync because it's a rock song, similar to Norepinephrine or any song that uses guitar. Very, very interesting sync. Both Aether and Kenny's are handling it with no issue. Very close EX score, maybe 1 or 2 point difference. Both players still neck and neck with Aether a small lead ahead. Both players maintaining this PFC lead. I am trying my hardest not to commentator curse this because it will hurt twice as much. Let me just say, this is an incredibly close game. The players are really pulling it out. It's going to be a nail biter to the end. Oh, and Kenny's getting that good and a miss. Ooh. Aether's going to take that with about 15 EX. Good showing from both of these fellas. We got a PFC from Aether, 46 perfects, very impressive. And Kenny very close behind with 995. Now we got Pierce the Sky coming up. Very, very fun 16. Very twisty, very well synced. We got some stops in here. Good opportunity for a tech showcase from both of these players, who, might I say, play often and play together often. We share some of the same arcades, so fun little friendly local rivalries going on here in a lot of these sets. Very fun to watch. And we're going straight into it, no time wasted. Good solid start for both of these guys. Got the pip going, similar EX. Kenny's getting a miss there, but still keeping close by on the EX, only down by a few. Still have that golden ring going on Aether's side. showing a good knowledge of this charts tech. And I definitely just commentator curse that so hard. Life goes on. Both of these boys are neck and neck right now. They both know the song, but who knows, nerves might be getting to them. They might be getting tired. And let me also point out that Aether right now is slaying with those arrows behind the combo counter. Both players MAing this very well for how twisty and tricky it is, and neck, too. Gonna be a nail biter. It's gonna be very close. These last few notes, guys. Who's gonna grab it? Wow! And Kenny takes it with 2 EX. Phenomenal scores from both of those players. They both went 1-1. Homies from back home showing each other love. Good ass DDR. Good ass DDR. Let's see what we've got coming up next. If y'all are in pool 16 and you're watching this, y'all better get warmed up because you're coming up very soon. I'd play the 16 if I had it. You know, I'd play the 16 if I had a shot of doing well on it. But look, I just get paid to sit here and look handsome and talk to you guys. They don't bring me here for my DDR skills. Looks like we've got NRM, and is that Kenji on P2? I believe so. I don't know where Avocado Daddy, my stream partner, went, but I've been abandoned here. So I guess I'm gonna center myself here so I can get a good tactical view of your gorgeous face, chat, our amazing players. How to cam. Yep, we have Kenji on P2 and NRM on P1. NRM being incredibly impressive with his pool 13 to pool 15 jump and still doing relatively well in pool 15. Let's check out this card draw. We have B, boys and girls, we have B. Spam the B emotes in the chat if you love this chart. My God, we got B. Who does not love annoying anime girl shrieks along with drills and foot switches? Who doesn't love that? I do.
And nonsense lyrics.
Nonsense lyrics. BD, 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 BD. It's great. Everybody sing along at home if you know this one. It's not a very difficult song. The lyrics are pretty good. And then we've got another crowd favorite, da 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 da. A very foot switch heavy chart, very challenging, very tilting in a lot of experiences, but very fun. Feels great to pull off. Da 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 CSP and BCSP would just be rough. And we've got some cheers coming on from the crowd. Everybody's hyping up our homies here in pool 15. We've got a sign that says, what does it say? Let's go both players. I like that. I like that. Very motivational, very wholesome. Give a cumulative pat on the back to all of our players here. And let's get going with B. Both of these players are showing that they know what to do. And is that NRM playing this on mirror? No, that's Kenji playing on mirror. Both players picking up a grade or two here, but still relatively close in EX. If you check out the body cam on Kenji's side, you'll notice he's using incredibly minimal form. Those shoes are staying very close on that center panel. Still a full combo on both sides. Looks like NRM's got about a 20-30 point EX lead. But anything can happen during these long drills. You know the ones I'm talking about, chat. You know those long drills that everybody loves? Well, here they come. We got both players trading a couple perfects and greats back and forth in this run. And it is about a 13-point EX lead on NRM's side right now. This last 20% is going to really pull it in. Still a full combo on both sides. Still gripping. Let's see if Kenji can bring it back. Wow. 14-point EX win by NRM and a great full combo on both sides. Both of these players had the same amount of perfects. Both of these players had the same amount of perfects. NRM is handling his way up from the pool 13. To be able to go toe-to-toe with these players in pool 15 is incredibly impressive. And now we are on to a crowd favorite, da-da-da-da. Are they gonna jack it? Are they gonna foot switch it? The world may never know. That was a great ass round of good ass DDR. Both of these players have honed and polished their skills leading up to this very moment for many years of their life. They're about to throw down in the gauntlet of fate. Let's see which of these warriors succumbs. Both of these players have been in a permanent audition for greatness, and now, my friends, now is the time to see who takes home the bacon. We got those "Let's Go Both Players" signs in the crowd, wishing both of them luck. Here we go, foot switch form on deck. Kenji healing those foot switches. As is standard, both of these fellas are handling this charge very close in EX. Pretty straightforward. Kenji's about 25-30 EX ahead right now. Both of them still performing very well, maintaining that full combo. Man, there is some fire going on in these Cali boys' hearts today. These full combos are incredibly impressive. All right, boys and girls, it's the thing we all love. The foot switch form on both of these players is wild to see. Don't we love it? Look at Kenji using only his heels and still maintaining a 65 EX lead. Wow. Kenji is going to take that one home. We're going to be 1-1 for this set. An astounding EX lead there. Oh man, Avocado Daddy is back. Sir,
Avocado Daddy back.
It has been an absolute misery and unfortunate time to not have you with me, and I gotta say, all of my dreams are come true now that you are back.
You melt my heart, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been, I just had to go mess with an undersensitive left arrow and an oversensitive up arrow.
You know, if you weren't so good at pad modding, they wouldn't ask you to do this. Have you tried doing a bad job on purpose?
I like to feel needed. That's all.
That's fair.
You've cracked me, boy. You know why I'm doing this. I crave dependency.
I understand.
Sonny is making some sort of announcement. Somebody is moving on to pool 16.
We had a drop? Ah. Uh-oh.
Someone dropped?
Somebody dropped from pool 16. Somebody from pool 16 has dropped.
Oh my.
So we have 3 advancing. Is that?
gravy.
We have 3 people from pool 15 advancing because we had a drop. To maintain that 8-person, we'll keep an eye over it.
We will keep an eye on it.
To
yes.
maintain 8 people, pools 3 from pool 15 will be advancing into pool 16. Do we know who those 3 are?
I do not. Oh, we're getting the information. We'll know, and you will know immediately afterwards. Oh, here we go. So first, second, and third, Yoshi, Anson, and DDRisAwesome, I believe are going to be, yeah, they're moving to pool 16.
Those are the 3. So we are finished with pool 15. That is
Yoshi,
over
Anson,
and done with.
DDRisAwesome going into pool 16.
That is going to be a stacked pool. That is going to be some good-ass DDR.
Oh, my God.
Great-ass DDR,
And
in
again,
fact.
here's the thing you got to factor in. These 3 players, maybe they are, you know, coming from a lower pool into a higher pool. They're warmed up.
They are warmed up. That's right. We just saw those 17, 16. Yeah.
It takes a couple games, maybe a couple songs to like shake those cobwebs off and really get in the zone, get those leggy boys ready to go.
You know, while pool 16 was kind of haggardly walking in a little late from who knows, maybe
from
some
partying in Vegas on
fun
the
nights
strip.
in Vegas.
Right,
I cannot blame them. It's Sin City, baby.
That's right. But we don't talk about that because what happens in Vegas, am I right?
All I know is these guys from pool 15 are no joke, and pool 16 better be ready.
I mean, just seeing some of the
better
stuff
be ready.
that pool 15 has been doing, it's just like, I don't know. I'm in pool 17, and I'm thinking
You're impressed by that.
These dudes can hang with pool 17,
I'd say
maybe
so.
even top 12. Like,
Don't jinx yourself. Don't jinx yourself.
Oh, I'm jinxed beyond comprehension at this point. It's just amazing. Like, this is just exciting.
This is some good-ass DDR.
Who said that? You or me?
I thought it was a ghost. It wasn't me.
Ghosts.
It's in the wind.
Ghosts?
in the
I am going to have to start warming up, though, because pool 16 is starting, and I'm in the following pool.
That's right. Who's taking over for you?
I'd have to look at the schedule. I don't know.
And when? I hope you're not commentating pool 16 because
I was planning on commentating pool 17.
the
while
one that
I
you're
play.
in?
Yes. So the idea is
headset on.
If I don't say anything positive about my playing, the commentator's curse will not kick in, and I will be at the top of my game.
That's an interesting strategy, and I hope to see it develop on stream.
That's right. And you'll see it, and you'll hear it, because I'll be out of breath and screaming into a microphone. It'll be great. It's got to run. Coming up. So it'll be fun.
That's literally me every time I play this game.
That's literally me when I'm doing commentary, because I'm just so out of breath from this good
Ass.
DDR. Look at this chemistry we have. It's magnificent.
This is amazing. You want to go out sometime?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you've got a wife and kids. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
She doesn't need to. Oh, hi, honey. Sorry, I didn't. I forgot you were there. My wife, who calls me Avocado Daddy. Yes.
Wait, I thought that was my nick for you.
Well, why not both?
So maybe the chemistry that we're experiencing here isn't,
Could be some crossed wires. Maybe a little miscommunication.
I mean, what happens when you put nitrogen and mercury together? It's explosive.
Is it?
I have
I'm not
no
a
idea.
chemist.
I
Did
pulled
you just make that up?
I definitely almost failed chemistry in college.
Oh.
Yes, I made that up. I know if you pour nitrogen on something, it will
Liquid
be pretty
nitrogen you're referring to.
Let's just say our chemistry is explosive.
Yeah.
Like putting nickel and tungsten in a container together.
You said you failed chemistry, though.
Listen, do you know if nickel and tungsten together will explode or not?
Do you?
You cannot push me back on this if you don't know the answer to this.
I'm on deck. I'm being told that I'm on deck, so I need to.
This
at
is some
point, need to
explosive
practice.
commentary, boys and girls. We're going to go figure it out, and y'all, we'll be back soon.
I know. Don't mix your metals together because they could explode apparently. If you have a pocket full of change and something's made out of like nickel and one's tungsten and you just put it in your pocket, no more pocket, no more leg perhaps. We don't know.
Listen, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, kids. Get out
Don't
there, have
blow
some
up
fun,
your legs.
have some adventures.
Don't blow legs off. That's not how you get good ass DDR.
Maybe arms, though, because you need the legs for DDR. Arms, not. I mean, ask No Bar Ben. He doesn't need them. He doesn't need them.
I mean, but balance.
Boys and girls, we're going to break, and we'll see you again shortly.
All right. I guess we're going to break.